Hey guys, it's Tonka here, and we're here today with our first match of the Over the Void Lane tournament, and it's between 404 Walnut Found and Yoglorious Basterds. It's on Fungan's Slippery Slope, and we're going to go ahead and jump straight into the sumo here. It's between the Nightheart of 404 Walnut Found and Ferritino of Yoglorious Basterds. Enjoy.
No breaks, constantly going, dude.
Ready? Nightheart, Ferritino, ready?
Yep. Remember, Matthew, game mode C.
Wow, such Matthew.
And here we go.
Punch his face.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I did try.
Holy shit, cocaine's taking its effect. Oh,
that was like
cocaine for the win!
similar. Okay, what lane would you like for?
Well, no one realised that you could do that.
We want
Right.
gold.
Okay, here we go. Once and for all. 404 versus Yoglorious Basterds. Dum, dum. They're always the long tense countdown. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And they drop. So the whole of 404 decided to jump over there, whereas mixed kind of choice from Yoglorious Basterds. 404 going for a very fast approach, all with their different agendas, whilst Yoglorious Basterds is making their way a fair bit behind, to be honest, especially since this first cabin is seen so kind of highly. So let's see. Okay, so it appears Nightheart has got. Yep, he's got the power 2 bow. Will he be able to make any good use of it? He's firing away. So where have the rest of? Okay, it seems like most of Yoglorious Basterds have gone into first wall area. I mean second wall area. We see Numb Feeling and who's this? Final Time making their way to third. This could be a fast attempt at third. Let's see what Final Time's got. He's got a lot of TNT. Let's see what he does now. Okay, he's just making his way down. This could be a quick run of third. And there's 3 people from 4-4 past this kind of the second wall area, so they've got a lot of emphasis on third. And we're seeing some water go down. But quite close behind really is Dre Suarez. He's being shot now though. Will he be able to make it up? He's been shot down and he is taken out. That is the first blood. And it goes to Numb Feeling. So now let's return back towards the start. Ooh, Mr. JPEG was taken out by the Nightheart. So a lot of suppressing fire going down by Night. Just trying to slow them down as much as possible. It seems like he's doing a good job. There's no real start on first. And we have seen a touch on third. So let's see how Final plans to get out. Okay, he did a nice little ward drop. So nicely done. He's now just making his way up using TNT. Will he grab these extra supplies along the way? Get the protection chest plate. Yes, he is. So that's going to be a very nice and quick run of third wall, which puts him in a really strong advantage, especially at this point in the game. So we see Nightheart really laying down these shots here. He's keeping them kind of really truly locked down in this area where they're all kind of staying. So to have a large amount of people kind of stuck in this first area really does give 404 the chance to kind of just control the rest of the map almost. Well, Jay Suarez, he's been shot once. It only really takes 2 shots with a power 2 bow. Okay, Jay Suarez makes it past. Will he be able to make any use of this kind of escape from the Nightheart lockdown? So we see some red wall being placed, so that is well and truly safe. And that's an unfortunate spawn of a witch, really. It's something that's come with 1.7. And we see Dusty Cube collecting the iron blocks. See if, does he go towards the diamonds? It looks like he will with that iron pick. Very risky. Is he going to take his time? Yeah. Nicely done. Just taking his time. He's in no real rush. His team is in quite a nice little advantage, and that which really come into play. The kind of punishing of mobs can be sometimes pretty crucial in a match like this. An unlucky mob spawn like a witch can really twist your game if you, especially if you're in kind of like an unlucky state as you already are. And Billy has been taken out, and I'm hearing some explosions. Not sure if they're Creeper or TNT, but I'm guessing. Oh, it seems like we have someone that looked like they were trying to go for the diamond picks. To little success. Okay, final time. Just clearing up this area, making it safe for mob spawns, so that they can kind of go as they please when they choose. And we're seeing Nightheart shooting once more, Numb as well. So really kind of feeling in control here, just having two people gaining full control of the map. And we have Dusty Cube coming out now with a lot of resources. There's not really much he can't get with these resources. He's got 3 emerald blocks, which translate to 3 great bows, 3 diamond blocks, a lot of good diamond armor, 4 iron blocks, a lot more armor. So they are looking in very good shape. It's going to be hard to stop them now that they've got this control, especially with Yoglorious Basterds still not really having too much emphasis on supplies, and especially with 404 already being 1 wall up. Seeing a baby zombie. Jay Swile is taken out by the Nightheart hut. And I wonder if 404 will make their way towards this zombie villager, not zombie villager, villager spawner. As the Flame 1 Power 3 bow is really a great addition if they so choose to go for it. Especially since they got 3 emerald blocks. But if they want to just go for the fast technique, it may be better just to completely avoid it and just go for the win. So they've actually retrieved the diamond picks, and they're now digging towards the second wall. With final time, not really receiving any pressure. It seems they've spotted him. Let's see. They're laying down some shots, good shots on him, but I don't know. Let's see next time we get a chance. Does it do any damage to final time in that protection, projectile protection diamond chestplate as well as his other armor? And now the Nightheart is fully kitted up in diamond. They weren't really able to do much to him before. It's going to be interesting to see if they're able to do much now. And Dusty Cube has rejoined the game. Numb fitting now with Nide's things, able to just give any cover for anyone who manages to sneak past. So there's not been too much since the start at this third wall. Seems Dusty's having a few issues. See if it continues or not. So we have Ferentino making his way towards the second kind of dig around spot. See, not quite sure what he's going for. Maybe he's just, I don't know, we'll see. And final time is getting ridiculously close to the second wall. Yeah, like I said, protection free, blast protection free. He's going to be a hard one to kill in his current state. And it appears the pigmen have been angered, which means one thing and one thing only. Yes, your Yoglorious Basterds are currently working on first. Nice use of TNT. This kind of attack on first is a really nice approach. If you're having troubles elsewhere, why not take out something you can't really control, like the mobs? So them going for this is maybe not killing themselves, but them just attacking a wall that is really hard to lock down once you're in it is a really good approach, as it guarantees them, like, as long as they don't mess up, they're guaranteed to get a wall once they're in. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Did I miss? No? As Final Time just... Oh, Final Time backed off a bit. Oh, he was down to 4 hearts, so the shots are actually coming through a lot more than I expected. I thought it'd be somewhat invincible with those kind of choice of armor, but it seems they are getting quite a lot of damage down to him. So it'll be interesting to see if he manages to make his way into the wall. And that's another hit. Let's see how much damage he's now... If we're able to get to him. So he's now down to 2 hearts, so these are doing a lot. Is his I wonder if his hunger is down. So he's only got 7.5 and he's got no food on him, so that is his key issue really. He's not recovering his health, which can really slow down the progress. So this could make it very interesting. If they do manage to kill him and then secure first, it's going to be an open wide game, you know. It then comes down to who can kind of hold off the opponent from the other walls really. So Billy is getting pretty close to this first wall. He's just got this kind of last straight and then up. There are a few mobs in his way. He's taking it nice and slow. It's always nice. So it looks like with his approach he's definitely going to make it, unless something goes badly wrong, but it won't be the quickest. So we see Final Time going for a quick push. If anyone's managed to get a shot on him now. Ooh, he's actually recovered back up. He somehow managed to get some food. I don't know if they if I missed it or if it was passed around to him in some form. But yeah, he now has some cyan wool. So is he going to pass it around? No, it looks like he's going for the straight just to escape. And Ferrotina has been taken out by the Neidhart. So it looks like they're kind of locked down from that wall. It's kind of been stopped. It's quite a nice position. It really does give him kind of good coverage of the wall as you're almost the right opposite of it. So it's quite a nice spot, well thought out. And let's see if Final Time can make his way out now. Yep, it looks like he's not going to get much. Jay Suarez is just around, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to stop him now. And they are out. They have second and third wall secured. So let's see if we go back to first wall. Looks like Billy's and Mr. JPEG are both making their way towards the first wall now. So it's quite a nice spot to be able to lock down. This kind of key point here is where you're going to be able to kind of stop them down the most with this big kind of ravine area to kind of knock them into. With the high amount of mob pressure, if you can just get a few hits on them, then you're going to be in good stead, especially with the zombie pigman spawner kind of adding hassle. So even someone in a lot of kit of armor, if you can kill them once, then it is quite often quite hard to get back to your armor and put it back on if there are mobs kind of trying to stop you along the way. And if a cheeky creeper comes along, then it's fair game. So Dusty Cube has now got a Flame 1 Power 3 bow. So as we saw with the emerald blocks, he's gone to the villager, traded it up, and he's making full work of that by getting himself a nice kill on Jay Suarez. So it seems 4-4 making their way to first now. It'll be interesting to see how Yoglorious Basterds respond to this. Will they try and stop them here? There's no one really around to respond. However, they are making their way up now. Let's see whereabouts they are. So we have Billy a good way through. He's got green quite nicely placed around. So the green is somewhat secure, along with Mr. JPEG. But the question is really, can they stop Final Time before it's too late? Because he's making pretty fast progress. It looks like he's going to be... This is kind of like the key point to stop him, especially before he gets to these zombie pigmen. And there is one spawned, but yeah, only one. So he's attacking him. He's killed the zombie pigman, and the zombie pigman spawner is taken out. So it looks like Final Time might be in good. Like, it's gonna be hard to slow him down now, especially once he's got past the kind of the hardest mob spawner of the aggro zombie pigman. Now he can kind of somewhat take his time, go around the loops. But it'd be interesting to see how are Yoglorious Basterds getting on elsewhere on the map. It seems like Jay Suarez just taken out, Ferrotina has been taken out. They have got a bed set around here, but it's hard to get past when you've got people protecting and locking you down in such a fashion. So have they got any closer to third? Doesn't really look like it. There's the original kind of TNT pillars, but other than that, this kind of part of the map is somewhat untouched by Yoglorious Basterds. So Dusty just running, just a nice little lockdown, not really let them get anywhere. And unless they can pull something out of the bag now, Yoglorious Basterds, then it looks like we may just be waiting for Final to collect first wall, because he's getting pretty close, and it is the last wall they need. He just has this zombie to take on, and he does so well. And now he simply has this short path up. There's no real kind of issues in this part. Then the slow path back up with all the water streams kind of causing hassle. And Ferrotino's just been taken out again by the Nightheart. None feeling, not letting anyone kind of get close to final time. So even if they did try and stop him now, it would almost be too difficult. So fair play to Yoglorious Basterds, they have got the first wall placed. So they are 1-0 up currently. However, I don't think it will be for too long. Considering if you look at this, it's just all blue names, as they are being killed time after time. And final time is now carrying green wool, so 404 now have all 3 walls. Final time is making his way out, and in rapid fashion really. That's pretty damn quick. Just these few mobs. Okay, he's ignoring the zombie. Be interested to see, has anyone started taking back the other walls for him? Let's see, do we have any placed around here? I can't really see any. Does Num have someone in? No. Okay, so it seems they don't really have the walls far enough back yet, but might see someone running back with them soon. However, they are just running pretty tight lockdown. It's going to be hard for Yoglorious Basterds to do anything from this position. 4-4 are just running lockdown after lockdown. There are 3 people at the moment dedicated to just shooting Yoglorious Basterds. Ferrotino just searching rapidly just for anything that he can grab to just kind of make any sort of defense. Mr. JPEG just trying to shoot across. But where is final time? Is he? So he's nearly out now, and he's actually got Numb Feeling to kind of almost assist him on his journey home. Okay, so if he can get up here, then only mobs can really cause him any hassle if they haven't lit up perfectly. And seeing these flame bows just firing across, the power 3 flame one really does so much damage if you have no sort of armor against it. They're just trying to scrounge together anything they have, and you're seeing the dominating signs. This PvP kind of control has really just stopped any progress from your Yoglorious Basterds. So where do we have? We have final time on his victory run. Does he have all 3? Yes, he does. Yep, he's got red, green, and cyan. Oh, final time did suffocate in a wall. There was some lot of shots going down with him. I don't know if they were. I don't know how he managed to suffocate himself in a wall, but he has. And they're once again trying to stop him. He's placed 2 of the 3, and he's got the 3rd. GG. That was a nice first game of the tournament. Very interesting, and yeah, that was a good game. I'm not sure if if Yoglorious Basterds was so happy being kind of like PvP'd for so much of that game. let's see. Yeah. The Neidhart coming out with 26 kills, no deaths, with the only death of the game for 404 being that suffocation there at the end. Very good game. Let's see if we can get anyone to talk to. Hey guys.
Hey.
So, how'd it go? Like, it was kind of a rough time there with all the PvP.
Got a good
We
death
got a
montage.
wall.
Yeah, I quite like that idea really. Like, you're having a hard time in the second and third area. I quite liked your idea of going towards first. I thought it was quite smart, and if you were able to kind of control it, it would have been quite a nice point to kind of make it a standoff if you had the opportunity. But the lockdowns were pretty fierce, to be fair.
Yep.
They were good.
Wasn't really expecting to get shot behind a wall, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I did like that spot at second that you had. That was pretty crafty.
It's a shame because I have a single spot that I can go straight down in on second for a pass around. But I was getting shot so hard that I just couldn't do crap.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a really good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but their PvP was pretty on form, and once they had the power 3 flame one, it's hard to stop him no matter what you've got really.
Yeah. Oh well.
I was quite surprised though when you guys nearly took out Final Time and second wall when he had the diamond chestplate, and I looked at him and I was like, surely he's got diamond chestplate, he's no way gonna get close to dying. And then I check him, and he's like on 2 hearts, and I'm like, oh, so that's why he's hiding. I was like,
Oh.
you guys were like having to hide behind like walls just because of the lockdown, yet you were still managing to do so much damage to Final. I was like, cool.
So did Final run all of them?
Yeah, he did.
Probably
Spice a card.
why lockdown was so effective.
Yeah, they were able to kind of give so many people elsewhere due to Final kind of running so many.
That's a clever strategy, to be fair.
Especially when you've got something like a diamond chestplate.
Yeah. Well, that's the game. I really enjoyed that match. It was a good first one of the tournament, and I hope there's plenty more to come. I'll try to be recording and uploading every game that I attend. So if that interests you, then be sure to keep looking around for my name or subscribe to this channel. This has been Tonka, guys. Peace.